2020 Hindsight Award for the worst VGA presentation. I, for one, welcome the return of our cancerous overlords.
Welcome to the 2015 Vidya Gaem Awards. This year we decided to include more awards, more voice actors, more visuals, and most importantly, less jokes. We are very excited to show you the results of all of our hard work, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Worst free-to-play game. Heroes of the Storm. Seal of Quality Award. The nominees are
Oh dear. Appearance customization.
Star
This
Wars
is
Battlefront.
dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. It quite literally, in the case of the vast majority of unlocks, is different hairstyles and faces.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Batman Arkham Knight. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Fallout 4. The results are Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman is here not only because it had an atrocious PC release, also the fact that Warner Brothers tried to save money by outsourcing the PC port, and even then, only trying to fix after refunds started putting pressure on them to pull it out of the Steam store. Arkham Knight is also here as an example of every single shitty port we've had in the past few years, and how cynical publishers are getting. They can't even bother to give you a working product to rip you off anymore.
Season Pass Award. The nominees are
Monster's been near there.
The Evolve, Star Wars Battlefront. Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Please don't clean my pants.
R9.
Payday 2. Crime Fest.
That looks gross, dude.
Well used. It's been
Dude,
used
a
well.
condom's well used, alright? Guns can't be well used.
Well used. Cool, dude.
I'd have to go with the giant chickens. Not because I want to, or because
Story
I think
mode.
it would be easy, but because they would be an abomination.
Imagine their giant feet.
Like I said, an abomination.
So, I've
The results are... Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront is a game that costs $60 despite it being a game without any sort of campaign or single player. Nothing says cash grab more than releasing a sequel to a 10-year-old game and having less content than the original. But what makes it a cash grab isn't just that. It's the gall of EA to announce during its release a $50 season pass for content that would have been added on launch for older releases. Star Wars Battlefront is the biggest example of publishers' abusive market practices, nickel and diming its customers harder and harder. And for those reasons is why Star Wars Battlefront gets the Season Pass Award for biggest cash grab.
지금 온 나라 전체 당원들과 인민군 장병들과 인민들은 사회주의 저국의 강성 번영과 인민의 행복을 위하여 불철주야 정력적으로 활동하시던 우리 당과 우리 인민의 위대한 용도자 너무도 갑자기 너무도 애석하게 우리 곁을 떠나시었다는 비통한 소식에 접하여 가슴 터지는 슬픔을 금치 못하며 이 슬픔을 힘과 용기로 바꿔 존경하는 김정은 동지의 용도 따라 주체혁명 위협을 끝까지 완성해 나갈 결의에 넘쳐 있습니다.
Hello, fellow posters award for most blatantly promoted game.
Undertale. Evolve. Fallout 4.
I'm an amateur video gamer.
All right, what kind of system do you have?
What do you mean system?
Do you have a PS4? Do you have an Xbox?
I don't have either.
Okay, so
I'm totally not a gamer.
No, that's fine.
I just cannot get over how gosh darn good it looks. Like the ice
Star Wars Battlefront.
Levels, it's just phenomenal.
Lightsaber battles and all the different multiplayer maps they have. I had a ton of fun playing this weekend. And to give you the first ever Kylo Ren from the Force Awakens playset from Disney Infinity that comes out in conjunction with the film December 18th.
Yeah.
Indivisible.
Fallout 4.
Ready to fuck some shit up?
You are missing out on the game of the year. It's like Skyrim with guns. Completely open world, dynamic dialogue choices, multiple play styles. Make sure to pre-order the Vault Boy edition so you can use your own version of the Pip-Boy. Make sure to download and play Fallout Shelter. When you go to purchase your game, don't forget to pick up a 6-pack of Nuka-Cola made from real cane sugar, exclusively available at your local Target. Exclusively available at your local Target.
Silent Protagonist Award.
Training, he'll make himself useful.
Never like kids. Especially ones with guns.
HINDSIGHT Award. The nominees are Not Important, Alfie, Father/Sean.
Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, heck, got word of a settlement that needs our help.
Preston Garvey.
Something else has come up. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. A settlement has asked for our help. I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out.
Chloe gets all the best shit, right? I'm sure she gave you good friend rates.
Chloe
Get off my crack! Stop taking your war rage out on high school girls!
You haven't seen rage, you little...
Fuck you, pig!
The results are... Alfie.
In the same vein as ironic shitposting is still shitposting, ironic shitty weeaboo annoying lizard is still a shitty weeaboo annoying lizard. Alphys's existence in the game just drags down the already low standards of the game's character writing. Worst of all, she is unkillable. However, Undertale prides itself on giving the player the choice to kill or spare the majority of the main characters, the only exception being, well, Alphys. No matter what kind of run the player attempts, they have no choice but to deal with her. Throughout the game, the player gets the joy of interacting with her via automatic updates on the player's cell phone, forcing the player to stop everything that they're doing to read her shitty fucking tweets. It's tweet after tweet of her interactions with you. Just met this human, among other boring generic tweets. Alphys is that fat white girl at your school. You know, the one that brings a dozen boxes of Pocky to every anime club meeting as she fangirls over her shoujo OTPs. And I fucking hate it!
Hyperbole Award for Best Trailer.
Free the world, not by taking men's lives, but by taking their tongues.
With this, I'll rid the world of infestation.
Sometimes, you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Okay, recruit. Let's move.
Metal Gear Solid 5. No, I'm sick of this fucking shit. Fuck you. You caused this to sweep multiple years in a row. Guess what the winner of next year's Best Trailer Award is gonna be? It goes to fucking Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. This award is fucking banned. Fuck you. I quit.
Over the last few years of video games, we've seen our fair share of drama, romance and reasons on why you should be glad you were not Anthony Birch. But, one thing we can also add is that there are two very specific series that have both shared a level of critical acclaim from opposite sides of the gamer user base. Now, for the first time ever, these two series will come together in a PlayStation and PC exclusive that is sure to change how the world plays video games forever.
Hey Freddy Fazbear, can I stick this bone up your ass?
That's good. Do it again. It's so fucking deep.
Wow, I guess that robot really got stuffed deep.
Fuck you. That's good. Do it again. I'm sorry. It's so fucking deep. Yes.
IP Twist Award. The nominees are Transformers Devastation, Super Mario Maker, Wolfenstein, The Old Blood, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, The Witcher 3, The results are Super Mario Maker,
Why rehash the same game for years to come when you have your fan base to do it for you? Jokes aside, even with the consistent game releases in the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise, slapping Super Mario World, Mario Bros. 3, and the original Super Mario into a level creator couldn't hurt. Though it's practically killed the lunar magic editing community, one could argue that with the simpler tools and countless levels, Super Mario Maker put a nice twist on the same old song and dance.
TLDR Award. The nominees are
Got matching leather jackets and everything.
Minecraft Story Mode,
Well, well, well. If it isn't the order of the losers.
Great. The fail squad's here.
Lucas, get a load of these losers.
When I was 8, Mother died.
Her
She
Story,
slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point, and I knew she wasn't my real mother.
Life is Strange,
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic. Otter power? I'm so not there.
The first step into your new life as one of the pillars
Fallout
of the community.
4,
Not a chance. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I really can't take no for an answer, though.
I'm a lover of liberty, mon ami. A proper knight must learn to curb
The
his
Order,
passions. Without passion, monsieur,
1886,
a man cannot fight. We do not fight men, Marquis.
Men, half-breeds, what does it matter? Vive la liberté!
The results are Fallout 4,
Fallout 4 has many players ask the same question to themselves. Who fucking cares? For a game that markets itself on being open world, its dialogue loves to box the player in with a dialogue wheel that gives players 4 different ways to say yes to every NPC. Nice and yes, begrudgingly and yes, I can't accept this quest right now, or I'm an asshole, but yes. The game makes you do what you have to do to progress the plot, and everything else is filler. There's no reason to do anything else in the game besides the main quest. Your side quests are just there to fill the time. Your character isn't a player character, he's Sean's father, ex-soldier married to a lawyer wife that is good and helps people. I really wish there was more to say about Fallout 4, but that's about it. Really. I cannot think of anything else when it comes to the plot of this game.
Previously on AMC's.
Hello.
What's wrong with you? Please understand.
Now I'm gonna kick your ass!
Bill! 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 Bill!
GAF Award. The nominees are Five Nights at Freddy's, /me
BVD. No video games here. No video game topics.
What if his penis gets
Steven
in the way?
Universe,
Steven's penis. Steven's penis. You want to bring Steven's penis? But what if his...
It won't.
Steven!
Sons.
Undertale,
Sons. Fuck. Fuck. Sons, please.
Undertale 8 base, the results are Undertale.
What's the deal with colorful franchises with quirky characters that make people autistic over them? Ever since the first public demo release, there were signs that the Undertale fanbase was going to end up pretty bad. Upon the game's release, it exploded into exponential numbers and spread all over the place. Undertale is the unholy union of furries and Homestuck fans. You think you've seen some shit? Let me give you a friendly warning. Ask Human Tail is just the tip of the iceberg, baby.
Virgin Award. The nominees are Bloodborne, Undertale, Cryptil the Necrodancer, Splatoon, Honey Pop, the results are Splatoon. Like it or not, Splatoon surprised many with an offbeat approach to shooters, cartoons, and territory capture. Although it started out small and expensive, it quickly made up for it by rewarding players with countless additions, new weapons, modes, and stages. There's also a sturdy community that can be found both in-game and online, though like any Nintendo fags, they can be rather obnoxious. Splatoon showed that even when directing a title towards children, they still know how to deliver a fun title that even the biggest man-child can enjoy. The IP doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon, and with likely more to come, Splatoon surely delivers a product that will leave you feeling the exact same.
He mentioned something interesting. Cypher is pursuing new research. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
獣の恋人はすごいゲーム。それはクソストルゾゲーム。終わり、エンド。この時点で誰も気にしない。本当に。あなたはこれをわかりません。もしあなたわかります。よくやった。ロボライブの冗談が好きか私が説明します。ロボライブを潜り込んだを言った。オッピーがスノーハレーションは言った。でも、これらビデオはとっても短い。それから、ロボライブサンシャインが選曲。これは良くない。盛んの歌を求める。でも、やれやれだぜ。とにかく、獣の恋人は素晴らしいです。
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know. I'm going to run a high voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you. You're a tough guy, Snake, but I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay, let's get started. Okay, here we go. How did you like that? Shall we go again? enough yet? We're not finished yet. You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.
Her story.
What the fuck am I playing? That's the first question one could ask as you press the start button and stare off into the abyss. Amy Winehouse telling you that she didn't do nothing while staring at colored shirt after colored shirt of outfits. Her story manages to be a game without gameplay, which is more or less a common thing in modern times. What is there to play? The only interactive factor is scrounging through videos and searching in new words. It's not even an FMV game, as there's no quick time event to be aware of. The fucking 3DO was more of an interactive experience than her story. Imagine if your retarded cousin brought you a jigsaw puzzle for your birthday, but then he hid the pieces around your house and tried to charge you $6 to try and put it together. Actually, wait. That's more of a game than her story. If I wanted to sit in front of a computer for 4 hours splicing videos together and get nothing in return but boredom and misery, I'd be editing the VGAs like a poor sap.
Intermission.
70.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Well, now, don't you tell me to smile. You stick around and make it with your wild. Numbers beyond what you can dial. Famous because I'm so versatile. Style, profile, I said it always makes me back when I hear ooh child. From the hunter never out to the now. I run from marathon to the very last mile. Will if you battle me, I will provide. People always say my style is wild. You got called
ended. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Pixels are art. The nominees are Undertale, Sunset, Her Story, Life is Strange, Broken Age, Act 2, The results are Her Story,
It's not his story, it's her story. And you're an ableist piece of shit if you think it's anyone's story but hers. And I frankly don't understand why people can't accept that her story deserved to win Game of the Year at the fucking Game Awards. Not Witcher shitter. Her story has more integrity, more gameplay, and better writing than anything the games industry has produced in the last 25 years. Her story is unique in giving 100% of the focus to a female who may or may not have killed a man. This makes it a very progressive and interesting story that you have to piece together by watching videos in a database, by putting you in a position of less power and putting the woman in control of the interview. That makes it an interesting and useful piece of literature. Don't even think about contradicting me, because every single source you use is actually written by the CIS Institution, which is a secret organization of conspiracy nutjobs who think that it should be his story, not her story. In summary, please vote Her Story for Best Game of the Decade.
Strength and Sensitivity Award. The nominees are Yakuza 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, The Witcher 3, HYPERBOLE, Undertale, the results are Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain,
Listen, I wanted to add this award so I can talk about how I wanted to fuck video game characters. That's it. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Fuckable Pain, gets the award for strength and sensitivity.
Do you think love can bloom? Even on the battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think that at any time, any point, someone can fall in love with Lucina from Fire Emblem.
Ah! She's my waifu, Snake! My waifu! Ah!
Plot and Backstory Awards. The nominees are Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3, 5th Generation. Honey Paw.
If you can't tell by now, I'm a fairy. Well, a love fairy to be exact.
Dead or Alive 5, last round. The Witcher 3.
Orson Jr. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
Sinwin Kagura 2, Deep Crimson. The results are Honey Paw.
Bejeweled with naked girls. It's a strange combo to say the least, but the game still gave us quite a playthrough. Though the gameplay is fun and challenging, the real gold here is the girls themselves. A mishmash of different looks, personalities, and fetishes Frankensteined together into different girls led to a general thread civil war. Not to mention the devs being cool enough to even publish a nude version for the Steam player base to experience. Collecting panties has never been so fun. Just remember that Audrey is the worst girl. Fucking whore-ass bitch needs to learn.
Shareholders Award. The nominees are Bethesda,
What's they spell? Loads of money, probably. Made a right load of finishing knowledge this week.
Political Correctness.
Alright, listen up, mate.
Early Access. Nintendo.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。
Konami。
本日付で、独立スタジオを立ち上げました。その最初のプロジェクトを、プレイステーションと始めたいと思っています。プレイステーションとともにですね。
The results are Political Correctness.
can please some of the people all the time, you can please all of the people some of the time, but you cannot please all of the people all of the time. And those words ring true for many situations, but 2015 showed some of the worst examples of this. Bethesda, Nintendo, early access games, and even Konami fell flat in comparison to the crime itself, political correctness. Changes made to games during development, localization, and even post-release in some cases have become worse than ever. Some games are flat out not even getting released in other countries because of some overly vocal groups' hurt feelings. But here's the thing, most consumers just want the game as the developer intended it. Instead of trying to cover up characters and cut content and change scripts, companies should try to actually focus on what matters, supporting the consumers who have supported them. What is there to gain of letting people ruin a game they won't even pay for, much less play?
Undertale. Again, this is the award for best soundtrack, not for story or visuals. This is an award for music, so there is really no point in me talking over it.
Stealth Mission Award. The nominees are Transformers Devastation, Verdant, Axiom Verge, Earth Defense Force 4.1, clear throat. The results are Transformers Devastation.
Okay, so maybe it shouldn't have been $60, but it's Platinum Games, with music and voices from the 80s cartoon. The same score-attack stylish beat-em-up gameplay they've been perfecting since Bayonetta, all wrapped in a nostalgia package.
Next Gen Award. The nominees are Devil's Third, Fallout 4, Undertale, Minecraft Story Mode, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, the results are Fallout 4,
Following the pattern of all Bethesda games, Fallout 4 looks bad because of its old, deprecated engine, once again relying on the fanbase to fix their game with mods. Bethesda shat a low-poly turd on a franchise we all enjoy when it was rushed to market to capitalize on the holiday season. It was so bad, the rendering engine was changed 2 months in, and mods are still not available for console players.
We're not the only demons in this world. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him! Such a lust for revenge? Oh!
we are, officially in the next gen, and making games even more visually impressive is becoming harder and harder. Bloodborne banks on its unique art style and gruesome effects to make it stand out, taking a page from Lovecraft and mixing it with the filth and slime from old Victorian times to paint this mutant-infested world. Those stylistic decisions also translate into the characters' attires, quaintly stylish but also worn out and tattered in many cases. A clash between glamour and scourge. Bloodborne takes hold of the PS4's graphics and just doesn't let go.
Most Hated Award. The nominees are Undertale, Star Wars Battlefront, The Order, 1886. Minecraft Story Mode. Her Story. The results are Undertale.
One part shitty Earthbound, one part shitty Persona, one part shitty retarded fanbase. Undertale has many, many flaws. Several elements show the lack of work and thought put into them. The art style is inconsistent and lazy, the story is mediocre, the humor is forced, the actual combat is simple and boring, there's barely any equipment variety, and most of the characters are tired cliches. But let's not kid ourselves. We know why Undertale is so hated. It's the fans. The real reason why it's become the most loved and hated game online right now. Kind of like the Donald Trump of gaming. But instead of making video games great again, Undertale made the culture far, far worse. The fan base of Undertale is similar to another 3 extremely hated fan bases: furries, homestucks, and bronies. Their obsessiveness, the injection of their shitty fandom into anything they touch, the critical levels of autism reached in its discussion, but most of all, their insane drive to annoyingly push the game onto anyone they know and then some, wanting everyone they know to play it and love it too, even if they're not interested. Even if they straight up said no before, even if it's the 10th time you're telling them to fuck off. This not only has the effect of making people annoyed, but the sheer response the game gets also creates unrealistic expectations as to what it's actually like. And when someone cracks under the pressure and finally plays it, oh boy, are they disappointed. So congratulations, Undertale fanbase. This is what your actions have brought you. Undertale is the winner of the most hated game of 2015. And also the new MLP. Hope you're happy.
英雄と呼ばれる人物が登場するとき、必ずそれに拮抗する好敵手が存在する。 敵対していた同盟側にも英雄と呼ばれていい。その男の名はヤン・ウェンリー。そう、エルファシルの英雄、ミラクル・ヤン、魔術師ヤンとも呼ばれたこの男は、銀河帝国対重惑星同盟の戦いはある時期においてヤンの率いる第13艦隊の活躍は傑出しており、同盟軍の敗色濃厚なアムリッツァ聖域海戦ですらヤンの率いる第13艦隊だけは負けることなくイゼルロン要塞に帰還した。だがそんな宇宙の戦いと同時進行するように表向きは民主主義を旗印にしながらその内側は揺れ動いていた。
そして季節が流れ、カイジは相変わらず怠惰で自堕落な生活を送っていた。だが兵道に敗れた時点でのカイジの借金は668万。さらに闇医者による指と耳の縫合手術の入院で200万。その後それに金利が加わり借金は
給料分の仕事はするさ。そんな意味の言葉が彼の口癖だった。
Least Worst Award. The nominees are Undertale, The Witcher 3, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Splatoon, Bloodborne, The results are The Witcher 3.
The Polish have done it again. When it seemed like every 2015 entry into the open-world RPG genre would just be bland and repetitive, CD Projekt Red delivered another world-class game set in the universe of Geralt of Rivia. This game managed to tick nearly every box gamers had on their wish lists. A story that actually keeps the player interested without seeming too full of itself. A massive world absolutely stuffed with secrets, monsters, locations, and characters to interact with. A diverse landscape which was brought to life by an extremely convincing weather and lighting system, and a branching upgrade path that allowed people to build around their style of play, without feeling like only one path was the best. Now, not long before release, CDPR caught much of V's ire by looking like the game had been heavily downgraded in the visuals department. Many users just saw this as more writing on the wall that consoles hold back developers from making the games they truly want to make. Though, on release, while the visuals had been scaled back slightly, it was still absolutely gorgeous. From the rain spattering against your ring-mailed shoulders, or the trees swaying in the growing storm, or the uncomfortable level of detail on the monsters that are quickly closing the gap, the world of Gestalt of Rivendell didn't leave much to be desired in the realm of visuals. And no, Geraldo Riviera doesn't inhabit a completely flawless world. Sometimes the controls or camera can feel a bit wonky, and quests can at times refuse to get marked as complete. But for a game this massive and richly detailed, it's a very small price to pay to enjoy some time with Oigevalt of Reindeer. And while most developers are perfectly content just pushing out a game and then maybe giving it a patch once or twice, CD Projekt Red manages to push out huge patches for the game, even to this day. Well done, folks. You can't deny the satisfying combat, masterful voice acting and sound design, nor the streamlined inventory system that feels a bit more like the first Witcher game. CDPR have delivered to us something so intensely enjoyable, such an obvious labor of their love, that it feels like we don't even deserve it. And besides, who wouldn't love a guy named Gargamel of Reese's Pieces? So give thanks, shitheads, because The Witcher 3 is your least worst game of the year.
We find ourselves again in March, with Metal Gear Solid 5 Undertale, and Fallout 4 winning 3 categories each. If you want to go complain about how we rigged the awards, those are the games you will want to mention. On the bright side, only half the winners won more than one award. When you compare that to previous years, I'd say that's pretty good. As the show wraps up its 5th year, we are reminded of what brings us together. Fun, drama, and above all, video games. As a team, we've learned to set aside the pretensions of a conventional award show so that we can give you a presentation you can truly enjoy. I can't exactly explain why you voted for The Witcher 3 for least worst, so that's your own fucking fault. With that, we thank you for being a part of this year's show. Here's to 2016 giving us more unfinished content.
What, you think I get paid for this shit? No. I'm like a janitor. That's right. I do it for free.
レイとシンジを取り込んだまま凍結されるエヴァ初号機、廃棄される要塞都市、幽閉されるネルフ関係者、ドグマへと投下されるエヴァ6号機、帯同するエヴァ8号機とそのパイロット、ついに集う運命を仕組まれた子供たち。果たして生きることを望む人々の物語はどこへ続くのか。次回「エヴァンゲリオン新劇場版9」。さーてこの次もサービス